Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And the question for today is check if a string contains all binary codes of size k. So given a string s and an integer k, we have to return true if it contains every binary code of length k. Alright, if length k is all, otherwise we have to return false. What it means by that is given a string s like this and k equal to 2, so it should contain all the binary codes that could be of size 2. For size 2 it would be 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. These are all the binary codes that can be possible of size 2. So this is what it means by the question. Alright, similarly here, so 0 0 0 1 1 1 or 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0, so it returns 2. All right, it contains, so that is the case here over here. All right, uh, and one more important thing what we see is the constraint given to us. I am saying it again and again, we need to focus on constraint as well, for the competition point of view. As in the coding interview questions and everything, we must ask for the constraint. This will not only help us in make efficient code, but also to help to tackle corner test cases which often fail. All right, so the constraint here given is that the length of the string would be 5 into 10 to power 5 and should be start from 1. So given 1, so we won't be checking that if string is empty or not, because it's given that the string may contain one letter. All right, and it will be greater than 1 only. All right, and it's given that s will only contain 0 and 1, no other value. And also the value of k, which I mean that k equal to 2, how many pairs, that could range up to 20 and it will be start from 1, so it won't be 0 as well. So already these are the constraints that will also help us to able to get our the answer in a more which will cover all the test cases. All right, so let's see how we're going to solve this problem. Let's look for the approach for this problem. So the approach for this question would be, I'll tell you. So it's an intuitive approach, like you will get an intuition to use this method only. So given any string s, for example, like this of 0 and 1 and k equals to 2, we have to check whether it contains or not. So what we'll be doing is, we know that the combination of binary is always unique. All right, so this we know of, and we will use this concept only for this question. So what we'll do is, we just make the pairs of them 0 0. All right, first pair, second pair will be 0 1. All right, next pair will be 1 1, and another pair would be 1 0. So it contains all the values of 2. Now what we'll do is, we know that for k equals to 2, we need 2 to the power k. That is, 2 to the power k is equals to 2 to the power k is equals to 4. All right, so for k equals to 2, we should get our 4 values. So our need variable, what we need binary from this is 4 combinations. If we have 4 combinations, and very important, and all of them are unique, and if we have 4 combinations and all of them are unique, then and containing 0 and 1, then they will be this only. So the approach here would be not to check whether 0 0 0 1 1 1 or 1 0 has occurred or not. It is just to check whether our need that how much we need, that is 4 in this case, are satisfied here or not. And those 4 should have size of 2, and the substring should have size of 2 and should be unique. If they satisfy those two conditions, then we can say these are then only they cannot have a different value. All right, so this is the case and this is the approach that we are going to use here. All right, now how we will be calculating this variable. All right, for this let me tell you more about an operator, left shift operator. This will help us to get our answer. Left shift operator, I tell you very big shortcut of left shift operator. If something, say suppose x is left shifted by let me say value y, what does it means by that is x into 2 to the power of y. Alright, this is the meaning of left shift operator, and this is a very big shortcut to calculate that. How, sometimes we get confused as soon as we see left shift operator. We think of it as that we have to use some binary form zeros and ones to calculate our result, but the shortcut here is that we can directly multiply it with the 2 to the power of y. So we will use this here only. So to get value, suppose 2 to the power k, that is 2 to the k that we have given, k is the need, and to calculate the need, so let's see here. So what we will do is we just 1 left shift k. So what does mean by 1 into 2 to the power of k, that is 4. So already this is the formula to calculate our need variable, and we will look at each and every substring of the size given to us, that is of k, and we will put them in a hash map. As hash map contains only the unique values, and whenever we are adding the value in a hash map, we will decrement the value of our need. So after that, the value of the at the end we will check if the value of the need is 0, then we will say return true, that we have found all subsets, or else we will return false. So let us look at the code for this and it would be much more clearer. So here is the code, and as we can see I have calculated my need variable and I have shown you the trick. I have taken one hash map where I will be storing the values, and this is the loop where I will be checking for every substring. I won't check it contains 0, 1 because I know it contains 0, 1 only. So I won't be checking that if 0, 0 has occurred or not 0, 1 has occurred. I'll just be storing them in my hash map. If it doesn't contain, that means I'm adding them. So I will decrement my value of the need. At the end of the loop, I'll just check if at any point my need is 0, I'll return true, or else I will return false. Alright. I hope this code is clear. It's a very simple approach that I have used here. Let's try to submit it. Let's submit it. As you can see, it's accepted. So if you have any doubt regarding this approach, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like this video, share it among your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.